Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the April 16th, 2024 work session for the town hall meeting of the town of Austin. Please rise and join me for the pledge of allegiance. What is up?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great. All right. So, meeting. I know. Okay. All right. So I could. Okay. All right, so everybody's been asking, so it's official, the GE Conference Center in Crotonville has been sold. The conference center will now be, it will still be a conference center and will now be operated by a company called Pyramid. They're already making reservations for the 2025-2026 season and expect to be operational in June. No other changes in use have been approved. There is talk of a hotel event space in the future, and we look forward to discussing that. Westchester County is hosting a household recycling day event. This will be on Saturday, April 20th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at FDR State Park in Yorktown. County residents can conveniently and safely dispose of household waste, such as properly labeled household chemicals, tires, scrap metal, electronics, appliances, and other special waste found in a typical household. In addition, residents can bring documents for shredding and expired or unwanted medications for disposal. The New York State Office of New Americans has released a free English language tool called CEL-Ed. This helps new Americans learn English at their own pace on their own time. Simply Google New York State CEL-Ed. The deadline for applications to be received from the town assessor's office for the senior citizen exemption, RP 467, is May 1st. This exemption is a property tax benefit, which is separate and distinct from enhanced STAR for eligible low-income senior citizens. For more information, please call the town assessor's office. All right, free tax assistance is, you're late. Yeah, it's still available through the April 18th through the United Way 211 helpline at 1-800-899-1479. Don't miss the Big Earth Day Festival at Lewis Ingle Waterfront Park this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is our 54th celebration of Earth Day, and there will be booths, live music, food, crafts, and beer. Craft beer and wine. All right, the Hudson River Potters Spring Show and Sale will also be this weekend, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Bethany Arts Community. Shop the work of 14 talented potters. We will be commemorating Arbor Day in cooperation with the Village of Ossining and the Ossining Union Free School District. We'll be planting a tree at Brookside Elementary School on Wednesday, April 24th at 2 p.m. and all are welcome to join us. The Bethany Arts Community is hosting its Wood Fest 24 on Saturday, April 27th from 11 to 4. Mark your calendars. Coming up is the Riverkeeper Sweep at Lewis Ingle Waterfront Park and the Sing Sing Kill, both on Saturday, May 4th. And the same day as I Love My Parks Day, cleaning up the aqueduct between Gerlach Park and Croton. And as always, our library has a whole host of events. Check their website for more information. My colleagues have anything? Thank you. All right, tonight we have our departmental report with our Senior Nutrition Program Director, Lynn Muller.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Right now, the senior center's in kind of a quiet time, downtime right now. It's spring. Kids were on break. Grandparents watch the kids. Our exercise classes have been on hold. They're going to start up again next month. Last month, we collaborated with Bethany Arts Community and sent a group of seniors up there for our art workshop, we received funding from New York Presbyterian to give us a grant for $1,000 for seniors to be involved in arts in the community. So we took advantage of that and sent some up there. We're also looking forward today. Actually, we had a dance therapy class the woman did to see if they liked it, which they did. So we think we're going to try and set up maybe once a month to have her come in and do this dance therapy with the seniors, and we'll use that grant towards that. This month, the only thing really big event is Walmart Trip Friday. Next month, we'll be celebrating Senior Health and Fitness Day. That's on the 29th, I believe. And we usually go for a walk down the aqueduct. They play bingo and have healthy snacks and things like that. So all our classes, like I said, all our exercise classes will start up again next month. The seniors really enjoy doing those, and we'll be doing that. Let's see what else we have. We also that's pretty much it till summer. We'll see. All have heard about all the action down at the community center with the renovation of the pool. It's open now. Parking's been really hard, but we're all looking forward to seeing what happens with that. They've had a walkthrough for the new renovations for the whole building. So we're kind of all preparing for new things happening down there. So we look forward to it, but everything else is good. Seniors are good.
Yeah.
Vehicles are good.
I know they're doing the locker rooms. They're still restoring locker rooms. and
Yeah.
Doing the locker rooms. So they have portable locker rooms in the parking lot, which already had no room.
Yeah, we already,
So the more
especially
people
on
that can
days with,
park, if we could park any of our vehicles that don't need to be charged further
yeah,
away, that would be.
we
better
did,
for
we
our
used
seniors.
some of the ones that we don't really use that much are in the upper lot across the street. And then we all park upstairs now, our vehicles
Okay.
plus our personal vehicles, and the ones that drive, switch them out. They come, they'll park their vehicle where the work vehicle is and switch it like that. But still, especially when we were having our exercise classes, the teachers couldn't even park. They'd be out there circling, trying to come in, and it's been rough, but we're hoping that'll be done soon. I mean, the pool's open, so hopefully the locker room will be open and then those big trailers will be gone. But then we'll look forward to everybody else coming in with construction. I mean, that's gonna be a ways off, but
It's gonna be
We
a little
manage.
challenging during the transition, but it
Yeah.
should be worth it.
yes, it will be worth it. We're looking forward to it.
Anybody have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you all.
New kitchen's working out?
Kitchen's great. Yeah, they improvise when they can't make it work. Stools and things like that to reach some of the cabinets. We're all a little challenged vertically down there. So, yeah, everything's good. We're doing good. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Bye.
Yep.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Okay. Next, we're going to talk with Sustainable Westchester. The Energy Smart Home campaign is one that can help our homeowners save money and reduce their carbon footprint as well. It's a great program. We did a rollout of it a number of years ago, but I think more people are getting interested in having the geothermal and having the air source heat pumps and wanting to learn what they can do to both save money and be more sustainable. So we asked Sustainable Westchester, just the right people, to come and talk with us a little bit about the program. Thank you for being here.
Okay, well, thanks for having us, Supervisor Feldman. Nice to see you and everybody else in the room. I have some slides to share, so I guess I'll press share. We'll see how that goes. You see that work? Oh yeah, I can see it in the background behind you guys too. That's great. Okay, so really happy to be with everybody tonight in the town of Ossining. My name is Lauren Broyce. I work as the director of our Energy Smart Homes program here at Sustainable Westchester, and we're just going to do a little review of how you can go about electrification and decarbonization programs in your own home. Sustainable Westchester is definitely a resource for you to take advantage of. And perhaps you have heard of our programs in the past. You're right in saying that we have offered these campaigns before. You may have heard of the Energize Austining program or the Heat Smart Austining Briarcliff program. They're all really the same initiatives promoting clean heating and cooling and electrification. So Sustainable Westchester, you may be familiar with. It's a municipally led shared service delivering climate solutions to the local governments, businesses, nonprofits, and people of Westchester County. We have a whole series of different programming. You may be most familiar with our Westchester Power program, but we also are able to help folks with questions regarding community solar, demand response, zero waste, as well as a whole slew of other things. So our office is based in Mount Kisco. We have a staff of about 12 people, and we try our best to be all over Westchester County. But of course, both the town and the village of Austining are important members of Sustainable Westchester. And our membership really receives participation from pretty much every municipality in Westchester County. So today we're going to focus on our regional clean energy hub. Westchester, Sustainable Westchester is your resource for the NYSERDA Regional Clean Energy Hub. This is a statewide initiative, so no matter where someone is in New York State, they can call a local trusted source, a local organization, for basically a one-stop shop. How do I do solar on my home? How can I get a home energy assessment? We are here to help. And before I get into some of those teaser details, I just want to shout out the Sustainable Westchester Earth Day calendar. So we are really lucky in Westchester County to have so many great local organizations organizing Earth Day festivals and repair cafes, nature walks, trail cleanups. So you can visit the Sustainable Westchester website under the Earth Day tab. We've got, I think, over 100 events now. So hopefully we'll see you this Saturday at the Green Austining Earth Day Festival. Stop by the Sustainable Westchester booth for a free dryer ball and tell them that Lauren sent you. So there are 3 different programs that we're going to cover tonight as part of Energy Smart Homes. Very quickly, these are all just like little reminders that the programs are here. And then if you have additional questions, you can visit the Sustainable Westchester website. We also have a lot of our webinars recorded, so about 1 hour long webinars with the contractors featuring different homeowners, sharing about their projects, how they took advantage of tax credits and different rebates. So that is there for you, as well as the Sustainable Westchester staff. So folks can call Sustainable Westchester, they can email us, however you want to get in touch, we can help. So one of the programs we're promoting right now, Community Solar. This is a way for folks to not install solar on their own home. You can live in an apartment, you can live in a condo, you can live in a house, but basically if you're not interested in installing rooftop solar, you may consider signing up for community solar. It will give you a 10% discount on your monthly electricity bills, and it's really quite a simple thing to do. You get signed up, there is a little bit of paperwork, and then you are enrolled in the program. And right now we are very much looking for folks that are lower income to sign up for community solar. They actually can receive a 20% discount on their monthly electricity bills. So if you know somebody that is participating in public assistance programs or really trying to stretch their dollar, definitely have them reach out to Sustainable Westchester to get signed up for community solar. Are there any questions about community solar before I move on?
No,
Okay.
you're familiar with the project. Thank you. We have a community solar site out at Mary Knoll.
Yes.
Which has been working out well for our community, and I know the village is looking, they have one and they're looking to build another one, so.
Yeah, that was such a fast subscription period. So many people wanted to get in on their local solar array. So good stuff.
And I will ask is, I think we have the Spanish available and the Spanish flyers available.
Yep, we've got all the
Can I go to it?
programs. Yep, everything is available in English and Spanish, and we also have staff that can help folks get signed up in Spanish or English, whatever language you prefer.
Do you happen to have a video in Spanish as well? Just-
Yep, we have testimonial videos. We also have sign up instructional videos also in Spanish on our YouTube page.
Perfect.
I
thank
could send them to you guys for the TV station. I don't think we've done that yet. I'll follow up.
you. Yes, please.
Okay. I'm gonna make myself a note. Yes, Enrique just recorded them and they're really good. Okay, so I'd be remiss to not mention an additional program called Grid Rewards, and thank you so much to so many of the elected officials in the room for helping to promote Grid Rewards, and also to have the town of Austining and the village of Austining municipal buildings are participating in demand response as well. So we are celebrating Earth Day, and we're encouraging people to take action for Earth Month by signing up to participate in Grid Rewards. Grid Rewards is a demand response program. You can use the app on your phone, or you can download it or you can sign in on your computer. And the Grid Rewards program will alert you to high demand times during the summer when the electricity grid is under the most stress and actually the most polluting. So you can sign up to receive alerts, reduce your electricity usage, and then get paid for that. So Sustainable Westchester promotes this program because as you're getting paid to reduce your electricity, you're also helping to reduce pollution at a critical time. So definitely, if you're interested, reach out to us, but you'll want to sign up by the end of this month. You'll make a little bit more money from the program if you enroll before the end of April as compared to signing up in May or when the events are happening in the summer. But don't want to discourage people from signing up anytime, because once you get enrolled, you'll be ready for participation the following summer.
I
Okay.
will say this is one of my favorite programs. I got a check for about $200 the other day.
Ooh, you beat me. $200, amazing. What did you do to reduce in your home?
Made the kids turn off the air conditioning. No,
Okay.
we turned off pretty much everything we could think of, and I was able to, not on all the events, but on a lot of the events. My son was in school, so he was able to get there and turn the electricity off and turn the we turned the dehumidifier off, we turned the air conditioning off, and turn the lights down. And that was enough to get it.
Yeah, that's great.
But it really wasn't a heavy lift, and we, as advised, we cooled the house extra before the event, and you just turn it off from 4 to 8 p.m. normally. They give you different hours and slots that they're looking for, but we turn it off usually between 4 and 8 p.m., which is the height of the heat of the day. And it wasn't a heavy lift. It was terrible. We went out. And,
Right.
And it worked. So
Yeah.
I always like an extra check in the mail. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like, wow, where'd this money come from? So instead
Exactly.
of,
and we like watching the little meter. Oh, you saved, you got this much down. So we tried
Mhm.
to get as big a percentage off of how our usage as possible during those times.
That's awesome.
So that was fun.
Love hearing these testimonials of folks using Grid Rewards and being happy with it. I think it really builds energy literacy too, because oftentimes, it might be a hot day. We don't realize it's not the best time to do the laundry or run the dishwasher. We could wait until the grid is not at peak demand. And to get paid for it is a win-win.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hope
Great.
all my colleagues and everybody takes a look at it and considers signing up.
Is there anybody else on the town board that wants to brag about their Grid Rewards earnings?
Have you tried it yet? Nope.
Ask us next year.
Okay, I'll be back. And I don't have the numbers right now, but the town buildings are also participating. And that's a significant savings as well, over the tune of $1,000 for sure.
I believe Martha just signed up, so.
Yeah.
she'll be active this-
I was about to say, yeah, Liz convinced me to sign up for it. So I just went and signed and created my own account. It's pretty simple. It takes like 2 seconds. I just did it. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Good. And make sure you're using your referral code. You get extra $10 when you encourage your friends to sign up, and they get $10 too. Okay, So sorry to be getting all putting so many programs before Energy Smart Homes, but I just wanted to add in those two pretty easy options that people can do at mostly any time. So certainly Energy Smart Homes, we're talking about insulation and heat pumps. This is something that starts with having a home energy assessment, and it's a bigger project to embark on in your home. Certainly a little bit more complicated than just downloading the Grid Rewards app. But depending on where you are in your home energy upgrade journey, Sustainable Westchester is here to consult with you. We can talk about the different ages of your heating and cooling system, the age of your home, different conditions and parameters, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do. And we can help you figure out a plan to making the energy upgrades in your home. And it's really an important topic because we feel the burden of high energy bills, right? So we're all thinking about our pocketbooks these days. We're thinking, how can we reduce costs? And these sustainability programs really can help do that. So if folks are interested in applying for a home energy assessment, maybe you need help finding a contractor, or maybe you're not really sure about which technology is right for your home, we can talk about all of that. And the four main technologies that we promote are home energy efficiency, as in adding insulation, air sealing your home. And then once your house is sealed up nice and tight, it may be time to think about the heating and cooling system. So be it an air source heat pump that can be ductless or ducted, a ground source heat pump that is a ducted system, or heat pump hot water heater are all options for this idea of electrification. And the concept here is that you would be shifting your heating and cooling towards using electricity. You have the Westchester Power Program that's providing green electricity. So you can remove fossil fuels from your home, no more gas, no more oil, no more delivered fuels, and instead moving towards a cleaner future for New York State, and not having to combust any fossil fuels in your home. So we have identified some of the points of where it gets tricky for people, and one of the first spots of getting tricky is, how do I pick a contractor? So we have a list of contractors that provide these technologies, a site assessment for heat pumps or a full home energy assessment. These different companies are available for you to take advantage of. And I have some additional slides here if there's other questions that come up, but we hear a lot of benefits from when people add insulation to their home. So they're reducing their energy bills, they're having more comfortable homes that's warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer. And an added benefit is, if you have noisy kids, when you add insulation, it helps to make the house a little bit more quiet. So a lot of people really enjoy the home energy assessment. You can stay with the contractor while they're in your home, follow them around, ask them questions, and they'll really get into the building diagnostic testing. They'll get into the building science of all of the house as a system. They'll be able to help you identify where leaks are and where would be the best places to insulate and air seal. And after that home energy assessment, you may consider doing certain upgrades in your home. And there are different ways to help reduce the cost of that project. So through NYSERDA, that's a New York State agency, there's rebates and incentives. There are some rebates from Con Edison, the local utility. There's some tax credits available through the Inflation Reduction Act. So different ways to kind of chip away at the cost of doing the project. And then if you go for it, it is able to be financed on your electricity bill through the NYSERDA on-bill financing program that can help you use your monthly energy savings to pay for the cost of the home energy upgrade work. Okay, and very similar situation for heat pumps. Heat pumps are also subsidized in certain ways. So there are incentives, again, mostly from Con Ed. You've probably heard neighbors that have taken advantage of the Con Ed rebates to help lower the cost. There's also tax credits to additionally lower the cost, and financing available as well. And just a quick shout out for the heat pump hot water heater. There is a rebate from Con Ed over $1,000 per unit, and a good way to get a tax credit. So the tax credits for everything I just mentioned are set up in a way that you can do these upgrades over time. You don't have to do them all in 1 year, and they're renewing, so that's a good thing. And the last slide I have here is just to point people in the direction of our resources. We have a lot of stuff on the website. We've got tables that indicate the different technologies and the different rebates and incentives that are available. We have homeowner testimonial videos, case studies to see how much energy are people saving in their homes, as well as links to more events, and our contact information, if you are looking to meet with us, is here on the screen. So we are here to help no matter where you are in your home energy upgrade journey. So thanks so much for having us, or me, tonight.
If people want to, if our community wants to, they're interested in any of these products or programs, they can reach out to Sustainable Westchester.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, and that's just sustainablewestchester.org or Energy Smart Homes at sustainablewestchester.org.
Sustainablewestchester.org is the website, but if you Google it, we'll pop right up. You can reach us by phone. If you're somebody that's working during the day and can't really make a phone call during the day, you can send us an email. We can schedule a time to meet with you, or we can just communicate via email if that's easier. And yeah, we'll be at Earth Day this Saturday at Lewis Angle Waterfront Park. So happy to talk more there as well.
The town booth will have some information on your programs, and of course, we'll be pointing over to you.
Yep.
But one of the important things that you do is you vet the companies that will install these different systems.
Yes. So
people come, they're like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know if I should trust these people. I don't know if they've really done a lot of these. And it's good to know that Sustainable Westchester has a list of people who they are comfortable that you vetted, and that people can work with them.
Great point. And all those contractors are also vetted by Con Edison, so they are able to offer the Con Ed rebates as well as the NYSERDA rebates. So yes, the contractors, and also a few of the contractors will be at Earth Day on Saturday as well. So you can stop by the Sustainable Westchester table, talk with us, and then meet with the contractors at the event. And also people are able to have multiple free home energy assessments. It wasn't always that way, but now you can call up the contractors and have as many free assessments as you would like.
Oh, that's good to know. I was wondering if the home assessment was a charge or if it was free.
Some of the contractors charge, but some of them offer it for free.
Good to know. All right. Thank you so much for coming and presenting. I think, we really like to get the word out and get our community going.
Yeah,
thank you. Not only does it help the community by, having less emissions in the community and people who can afford to pay their taxes because they don't have to pay for as much heating costs. But it also brings us closer to our climate smart communities points, which gives more money in the municipality to do something green. So all around, it's a great program.
Yep, great shout out for climate smart communities and clean energy communities as well. It's a great point. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you.
See you at Earth Day.
See you Saturday.
Bye.
Happy Earth.
Okay. And finally, so some of the restaurants down by the water have been experiencing difficulty for their patrons to park on the nights of our Friday night concerts. Surprise, surprise. The Parks and Rec Superintendent Bill Garrison went and talked with some of them, and he is thinking that maybe the town and village could provide a jitney service to get people over the bridge into some of the other parking areas. during the 6 nights of the concert series to alleviate some of the parking tensions down at the waterfront. And I wanted to discuss it with our board. So I think logistically, I don't know if it would be the village bus or ours. We have that nice electric bus that is wonderful and, you know, can lift seniors safely. And it would also be in my mind, it would be a way to get more handicap parking because if they can find some of the easier spots over there and our bus can get them across, and drop them off right in the beginning of the concert series. Financially, well, let me hear what you guys have to say.
Well, first I have a question. It was my understanding that the boathouse is closed right now. I don't know if it's like permanently, because I heard they had some flooding. Is that true?
I saw a lot of cars in there.
Are they open?
Yeah.
Okay, so my bad.
Usually.
Okay, so we have the boathouse and we have 3 Westerly.
Mhm.
What are the other restaurants
Those are
that
the
have?
main two that are having challenges.
Yeah.
I think, here Coffee and Beer is having some, but not
Okay,
nearly as many.
okay. So I just want to be clear, like, we're just talking about those 3
Those two, yeah.
establishments? Okay,
Well, really,
was-
it's the Boathouse and 3 Westerly.
okay,
So Bill's proposal would be to have a little jitney that went, you know, from the mouth of the concert to each restaurant, over the bridge, you know,
right,
dropped off, picked up,
right.
and just kind of did a loop
Yeah.
around
Where can people park before they get on the jitney?
on the other side of the tracks in the train station parking.
Oh, just simply
Just over the-
on the other side.
Simply on the other side.
Okay. I'm thinking about they're taking people like from the top.
No, that's Earth Day. Earth Day,
Okay.
we go.
Okay,
everywhere.
okay. I mean, really why wouldn't we want to support the businesses? Like, there's no reason not to support businesses. The real question it comes down to is what is the real cost to us? And can we afford it? That's it.
Exactly.
That's it for me, like,
You
simple.
know, we would have to pay a Teamster salary, your driver, some sort,
right,
and we own the vehicle, so
right.
if we use the electric one, even better.
All right, I mean,
And the village.
Martha's a
and the
budget
village is-
person, if we can afford it, I mean,
The village is willing to take a look at sharing it and the chamber. I talked to the Chamber of Commerce and they're thinking maybe they can try to help find some sponsors for the idea.
what's the capacity of this bus that we have? Like, how many people fit on? Oh, boy. I was
Well-
thinking, yeah. All right, because that's gonna be running,
Well, we have to do multiple trips, right? And it's gonna last until the end of the River Jam event
yeah,
hours, right? To
Right.
facilitate the going and
We're
coming.
Going in there,
that's, I mean, it'll be running probably from like
In
6
circles.
to 10,
yes,
like
Um,
4 hours straight,
yes.
picking people up and dropping. them off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Will there be signage?
there could be.
Otherwise, how would people know to wait for the jitney?
Well, we'll have to
We would advertise it.
be
and
blasted
find a way
out.
to-
and everything.
And we can try that for a couple weeks, right? The first couple weeks,
You
see
know,
how
we-
it is
we
with
have
the,
six concerts, we don't, and speaking with the police department. They don't feel it would be, realistic on July 4th, because we completely close the ramps.
Yeah.
So nobody's driving over them at all. So it would be 6 weeks of concerts, we could try it out for a couple of weeks during our concerts. See how it's going, I know the village has a pretty big event also. During the middle of the week, so there are other opportunities. But we could do a pilot little
yeah.
try I just wanted to get the feeling of. You know,
There's still
our
handicap parking, right?
burdens.
On the other, there's always handicap parking available.
there's a line of handicap parking places at the base of the train station stairs, and the elevator. But they fill up quickly, and it's not saying a commuter doesn't already have them. So we're not able to. Adjust the parking, conditions in the Metro North lot. So. Those spots are available, I mean, we could probably set some aside. You know, but not actually paint them blue. And then there's handicap parking on the other side, that could also be utilized, and the van, we can make that the jitney stop.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's important that some of the other entities chip in, including the village and even the restaurants a little bit. I think some of this parking at 3 Westerly, a lot of the patrons don't necessarily use 3 Westerly spots, which could be part of their complaints. So I think if that, I think it'd be nice if they chipped in a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, 3 Westerly, staff and patrons, park, there's a lot of parking down there.
Yeah.
That's available and it's public parking, so there's no reason they can't use it. It just gets a little more challenging when the entire world comes down for the concert, because they're that awesome. So anyway,
And
I
just that
agree
on
with-
that, oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I
just-
agree with Greg, what he just said. I think everybody should chip in, actually.
Do we know what the agreement is now with the business owners down there, what their agreement is now, how many parking spots they have?
my understanding is the 3 little lines of parking in front of 3 Westerly is what was allocated to them when the restaurant was built. Anything closer to the building is allocated to the building.
Got it.
I don't know if people using Henry Wooding Park are parking in their parking lot. I don't know if it's their staff. I don't know. If they just get that many patrons, it's a very popular restaurant in the summer. So it's, very possible it's beyond capacity.
Got it.
Beautiful sunset over the water. Can't beat it. Matt,
No question.
no questions? Want to try it out?
Well, I think we could try it out, but I'm really worried that lack of signage will make it possible for people to know that it exists.
We announced it at the first one during a big crowd. And by the way, you could have had a ride, or you could still have a ride back over the tracks. But we'll do our best to promote it, should we. So I think our next step is to talk with the village, see what we can work out, what the logistics would be, talk with the chamber.
Yeah, let's hear the details.
Okay, I just want to make sure, I don't want to go off on a tangent without making sure everybody is on board. It is a cost,
But it's a benefit also, so.
it's a benefit, and it's a safety benefit.
Good.
Okay. With that, I think that's all I have for tonight. So
Okay.
that's it. Oh, okay.
If you would like to comment on anything that was discussed during the town hall, please feel free to click on your virtual hand and we'll bring you in.
Okay.
Every year.
Right, well, thank you for joining us today. Hope you get a chance to get outside in this beautiful weather. Our next meeting, because of Passover, will be the 24th, Wednesday, the 24th at 8:30 a.m. Here at 16 Croton. And for all who celebrate, I wish you a happy Passover. Or I wish you again then. Anyway, we will adjourn for talk of contracts and executive session to discuss contracts, personnel, and litigation. Nope. Okay, contracts and personnel it is.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Good night.